Hi, it's Manny Poppins again. I'm here to demonstrate today with a tip on coloring, teaching children how to color. Now, as we all know, it's okay. It's totally acceptable to let the children color like this, okay? Just scribble all over everything, okay? We have no problem with that. But there comes a point when they need to start learning how to color in the lines, or at least understanding the concept of coloring in the lines. And usually these are things that just advance with experience and practice and watching other people model it for them and things like that. But a lot of times for special needs children, it doesn't come quite that easy. So we have this thing, and it is called, I think it's called stimulus fading procedure. Okay, I think that's the term, that the technical term for it. But in effect, it just basically is a very simple concept. Okay, so instead of just having the children color on paper over and over and over and over, too much light, there we go. Over and over, then what you can do is you can do it with lamination. Okay, lamination. Okay. This is laminated, as you can probably tell. Okay? So, what you do is you take the picture that you want to have them color, and you put it on lamination. You laminate it, and then you use glue. For the first one, I used wood glue. You put wood glue around. Okay? Now, they color it, and I'm just scribbling all over, and because of the fact that there's wood glue all around it, there's not much chance that they will go outside the line. Okay, you can see, stayed in the line even when I was scribbling. Okay, so you take that and you do that, and then you're sitting there like, okay, now I got lamination that needs to be cleaned off. How do I clean it? How do I get the crayon off of there? It's wax. Very simple. I color both so you can see two examples. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, so first example, you take a tissue. Any ordinary tissue will work, but you take a tissue and you wipe. I know you can't really see with the way the camera is angled and all this and that, but you wipe. Okay? Now, I got one completely done. Ta-da! That's using the tissue. Okay? Completely clean. Okay? Now remember, the other one's still scribbled, right? So the other way that you can do it is you can take, I use Clorox disinfecting wipes because a lot of times kids, have germs. Sorry, but it's a known fact. And you take a wipe, if you can get it out. Take a wipe. There we go. Take a wipe. And they smell so good. And then you wipe with it. And as you will see in one moment, ta-da! All clean. So you can try over and over and over and over. And then what you can do is you can do, like, have the child practice on this, color this and then color this, and then move on to a regular picture to just color for fun, or even just color one of these. And then say, okay, let's move on to a different picture, something fun, and let them just scribble or whatever. But this teaches them the concept of coloring in the lines. And as you notice, I didn't put it right on the line. That allows them that little bit of like quarter-inch leeway to go outside the line, things like that. Now, here's where it gets important. Okay, so once you teach them this, then all that you got to do is, I use on the second one, because I did a second one, because this is about fading, so I use the second one, You can't really see it too well, but you can probably, I'm trying to do it over this way, right in here, okay? Glue. I use white Elmer's glue, and you put a thin layer, just so there's a little ridge, because it's about fading. So what you do is you get it to the point where they're doing pretty good with this one, and then you can move to this one. And that way, because it's white and it's thin, they can do it, but they still can, I wish I could get back further. Oh, there we go. That's a little better. Sit back from the desk a little bit. And that way they can color it and they can see the heart and they can see what it looks like, but they're still coloring in the line. So it really works great, okay? But then, because it is fading, and so you do this one, then you do this one with a very thin ridge, and then after that's all done and they feel confident in their coloring, then you take this one, which is the wood glue, and you just peel. You just peel the glue. It comes right off. And then you have one without a ridge that you can have them color. And then once they color this in the lines, then you can go back to the paper and they can feel very confident. Now the best part about the wood glue is, okay, say that there's a little bit of a regression going on. Uh-oh, we don't want that. But there's a little bit of a regression going on, so you need to put it back on. You need to re-glue. Well, little bit of patience, and voila. Little bit of pressure, and voila, it's back on. It doesn't fall off, see? Well, it can, but I usually put a book on it for like overnight, and it holds it in place. Okay, because it kind of like reseals it. Okay, so see, it's on there, not coming off. Great. Okay, so that's all you have to do. And again, that is technically called stimulus fading procedure. Now that's like an ABA term, and you know, in the nanny community and childcare community and stuff, I'm not doing ABA. I'm just trying to help teach children. And since I usually do special needs childcare, these are things that I learned along the way that kind of help out. So there you have it. You have a way to teach coloring with faded prompts in a way that will build confidence and make it possible for the children to succeed. And I guess that's all I have for right now. So I will talk to you again soon, and thank you for watching, and Manny Poppins out. Bye.